Oh dear. Okay, the reason why I'm chuckling, because we always get signs from the universe, and it's about being paying attention and all that wonderful, beautiful stuff. Anyway, of course, I push go here, and when I picked up my phone and I look at it, it says 5:44. That's my time. There's places in the world that's 4:44 right now, but where I'm at is 5:44, and which is a sign to me from the universe affirming and confirming me being live right now is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I've been getting these incredible signs for the last, what, about a week. Big time. Big time in the last week. So, for anybody who has not met me before, my name is Ernestine Day, and I am the Soulful Guitarist. I channel energy from source through me, through my guitar, without using words. Yeah, that's what I do. I get to channel this amazing energy, and anybody who's familiar with my music or me, hey, Kirsty, you'll, yeah, I never know what I'm going to play and share to how it wants to be expressed in this very single moment, because that's all we truly have is this very single moment. So we all get to go for this ride every time I pick up the guitar and start playing. And it's been incredible. So, on that note, let's get at this, everybody. wow. There's literally nothing to say. It's just, that was a holy smokes. Like, it's just, as over the last, um, it's 6 years this month that I connected with Soul Family under the name of Soulogy, and that's when I found Todd, and so it's 6 years ago, 5 years ago, sorry, 5 years ago, and because I've been feeling a whole lot of different stuff, but I just didn't understand what it was I was feeling, what was really going on, and because of the people that Todd brings on to his show called Soulogy, Souloggy. Todd's back doing lives right now. I think he's taken a week off or something. But he's back doing lives. And you can also find him on YouTube under Soulogy One Studios. And so through that, I start connecting with these people. And I remember, because a friend of mine, Jade Rader, was on doing a show. And that's the reason why I went there, to support her. And I'm sitting there, and I'm seeing all these comments, and I go, they know. Like, it's just like this, like, holy shit. And so through that, I really started connecting with people on Facebook, or the virtual world, I'll put it that way. And I have grown to understand these amazing parts of myself, and it's me trusting this, that I am. And when I say this, like, Kirsty's been around me, 2-3 years, something like that. Yeah, I think it's getting towards the 3-year mark. And Kirsty, she's experienced this channeling that I get to do, be in. And she's witnessed herself the inner expansion of myself, which reflects on this. And a looper, just so you know what a looper is, it's a recording device. You can lay down a track and you can add layers to it. I have actually 5 tracks, and I can add layers to each one of those tracks. So I have control, with this unit that I have control at my hands here, the volume. Like, I have certain settings. I start off, and then I go from there. And when I start using a looper 4.5 years ago, because I did not have an avenue or a way to express my innermost thoughts, feelings, and emotions, right? Because I get lost in trying to use words. And what this incredible tool has done, because I already had one part of the music, but I did not have a way to express another part of me, which was a looper, because what a looper does, I lay down the first track, and I'll play it again and again and again. And then I can go to the next track and start laying down layers. And this incredible tool, like what I've learned in uncovering these incredible parts of myself, because I did not know how to express those parts of me until I got a looper. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, long way around. But, it's just my inner expansion, my expression from my soul, because it's like when I started hanging out with everybody like 5 years ago, I didn't even know that I was actually channeling. Right? I didn't know there was such a word that would describe what I do. But, it's like there's another thing that is what I do. I do light language. What you're experiencing is a light language. You may not be familiar with that, but that's what I do. Through these amazing, incredible, soulful beings from around the world that I've connected with. Suzanne Amara, who was living in the UK, which is now in Tahiti, or Thailand, Thailand. Jeanette Smith something, and I connected with her. And these people, people can give you the information, and I can't, it takes me time to process stuff. And it's just like, when Susan Amara, we were having a conversation one day, and she goes, you're an alchemist. I said, nah, not me. No, I can see you being one, but not me. And it was about a year or so later, and I was talking to my friend. I have a very, very close friend, my closest friend. Her name is Deb. And I reached out to her and we're talking. And I said, there's something about this alchemist that rings a bell, but I don't understand what it really is. So she goes, okay. So she got out the dictionary and she read exactly what an alchemist is. And like the light bulbs, like, holy shit. Holy shit. And even from that time that I was aware of this amazing part of myself, that I'm alchemizing stuff, and even with what I'm going through right now, is taking this energy and channeling it into this way, meaning, well, it's just to take, because whatever's happening for me helps me to open up, and the way I open up is this way. It's amazing. Do I understand it all? Hell no. But I'm starting to understand more and more all the time. Yeah. And the beautiful part, I don't need to have words. Because some people, oh, you should put words on there. You don't get what this is about. And it's not a put down to them. I just understand that they have no idea what's going on. But the more important part is I've always known. Always known. And that's where we sit there, you know, as much as I've known these parts about myself, it was always, when you say to a lot of people, I'm not judging anybody, you know, da 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 da, and they immediately react and projecting their stuff as if that's what's wrong with me and this is how you fix it. And I'm feeling to myself going, that doesn't feel right for me. And now it's like, even darknesses that I've gone through in the last couple of years, and even while I'm in there, I'm still learning stuff, but I see it more so when I'm back out of it. And like all these posts I've been posting daily, like Kirsty, as you know, because I see you on there all the time, is it's about the moment. Everything I share is about the moment. And it's the present moment, because that's all we truly, truly do have. We don't know about tomorrow. We know what happened yesterday, but we're being present in this moment. Okay, let's see where we go. Wow, that was a lot. Guess a lot need to be said. just so you guys know, these times is I'm jumping to different parts of the world. For example, I have my beautiful sister here, Kirsty, from Australia. So her time is in Australian time. Like I know they have what 4 or 5 time zones, but I'm just wherever she's at, it's that time. So when I started this live, it was exactly 5:55 when I started. So I did whatever song, and then when I went to start the second song, uh, it was 1:11, Kirsty's time. These are all pertinent numbers. And then when I could see where the channeling and the transmission, it's stopping, shall we say? I don't know how to phrase that, but anyway, it was exactly 6:22 Pacific time. Like, so we got the 5:5, we got all 1:11. Like 11 itself is powerful. Where Kirsty's at, it's like 1:11. Like, there's always a place around the world that has the exact time, like 1:11, 2:22, and on and on. So for me, it's not because of where I live, but I'm just saying that I'm in the Pacific zone, right? And so when I see 2:22, it really speaks to me in this moment, in this very moment. And for me, it's an affirmation, a confirmation from spirit that I'm on track because I'm dealing with something that badly needed because, very simply put, I don't want to get into stories. None of that. I don't need to. Is we're dealing with elder abuse where I live, big time. There's sexual harassment by the same person and all this. And long story short, a week ago, I talked to 2 different ladies that were willing to step up and speak out. And so I did up a letter right away, got over to these ladies, and started delivering. And the next day, I delivered every tenant. Like I did, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. I did 9 buildings out of 12 that are here. I have 2 other ladies I'm working with, and it's been like I'm constantly seeing these numbers, and it tells me that I'm on the right track because I'm staying true to me and my heart and my soul as I move through this. And I get to come on here and bring out my guitar because I was sitting there and I just all of a sudden, no, go play guitar. And when I do that, I usually come on here because whatever is coming through me is for all of us. And I get to move this energy and maintain feeling good about myself. And yeah, it's been a magical ride in the last week. And yeah, so that is it for this time. Thank you for being here now later. Unfortunately, when I started channeling this evening, I didn't have one of my settings correct. Thank you, Kirsty, for telling me. And I'm going to thank myself for, because I have Facebook on my phone here, and I can see what you guys are saying because I can't see it on Restream. And because Kirsty put something there, and I went, thank you. Right? And I adjusted settings so that the first 3 minutes maybe, but I have it captured on the Zoom. I use a Zoom H5 recorder to capture this. So what I hear in my ears, that is what's captured there. When I'm coming online, I'm not sure what's going on. I'm having a little sound problems where it sounds weird and maybe some, so I'm trying to figure that out. I'm not good with technology, but I usually figure it out. But it's what I hear is captured right there. So every time I play, she's on. And sometimes you forget to turn her on. But all of a sudden, oh shit, now press the button to start recording. Because I don't want to stop that channel. I don't need to stop the channel, but I just captured whatever that was there and forward. Yeah. So, on that note, I'm going to go rest now. And thank you very much for being here now later. And hugs and loves to you.